Hello, good morning, and welcome back to the vlog. And if you're new here, hi, my name's Teresa. It's Memorial Day weekend, which means that I have a 3-day weekend, which is perfect for doing a weekend reset. I am in desperate need because I was just in Chicago last weekend visiting my parents, which was such a fun trip. I got to see one of my best friends as well, but I definitely am in need of a reset. I've done a little bit of cleaning throughout the house this week, and I did unpack my suitcase a little bit, but there's still so much to do, and I want to do some house projects this weekend as well if I can get to it. So I thought that I would take you guys along for a long weekend reset, and I think it's gonna be super fun. First things first, I do desperately need groceries. I did not go grocery shopping on a Sunday night after I got home. I got home at like 8 p.m. on Sunday, and then I jumped straight into a 5-day work week, so I had no time to really like do anything. So I definitely need to get some groceries today. I need to finish putting together my list and then also figure out what I'm gonna do for meal prep this week, just make sure I get everything that I need. And then after I get home, probably make some lunch and then head out to the pool and finish my book. I was able to do so much reading on the plane flight to Chicago, and I'm so close to being done. I truly only have like a couple more chapters, so I think I'll read that at the pool today, and then I might even go to the library later this afternoon to get the next book because I am going to finish this one quickly, and I want to go to the library before they're going to be closed for like Memorial Day, and I don't think they're open on Sundays. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a really fun weekend, a really fun day today, so I'm going to finish my meal planning and then head to the grocery store. I stopped at So Delicious on the way home because I had a coupon for a free drink. Otherwise, I have never been here before. I don't drink soda, but I did get an energy cocktail. This place was kind of weird though. I was trying to figure out like what was up with this drive-thru. It felt so different, and I realized that this little soda shop is literally in an abandoned car wash. So you had to drive down like the abandoned car wash alley in order to go to the window and order. A little bit weird, but my drink is pretty good. But now let's do a grocery haul before I put everything away. I tried to group these by what I'm going to make with it. I feel like that's the easiest way to do a little grocery haul. So I decided this is what I'm gonna do for a couple of my lunches this week. I'm gonna do pasta bolognese. So I always love doing the protein plus pasta from Barilla. I cannot speak. And then I got some ground beef, Parmesan, and tomato sauce for that. And then for one of our dinners this week for Colin and I want to do like chicken marsala or some kind of like creamy sauce. So I got a bunch of mushrooms. I love mushrooms in like a chicken cream sauce. I got some cream for that and some white wine because a lot of those recipes call for white wine. I'm an idiot though, and I literally forgot the chicken. So I'm gonna need to go back to the store at some point, but I might have 1 or 2 chicken breasts already in the freezer, so I have to check for that. And then on the side with that, I thought that we could do some like zucchini and squash just as like a little vegetable side. And then this is what I'm going to do for breakfast this week. I love doing chicken sausage and potatoes, so that'll be the bulk of the meal, and then some fresh fruit. These are my favorite cookies, and I like to convince myself that these ones are a little bit healthier than a regular cookie, so that is why I get the sweet Laurens. I thought that turkey burgers would make a really good dinner this week for one of the dinners that I eat on my own when Colin is at work. So that sounds really good. He doesn't like turkey burgers, so that's why I reserved this one for me. And then just some other misc groceries. I needed some eggs. I always like keeping Kodiak cake muffins on hand just in case, even though I'm not doing this for breakfast this week, but I do usually rotate between Kodiak cake protein muffins and like a chicken sausage and potato bowl. So I just like to keep this on hand. And then I tried this sparkling water the other day, and I actually liked it. Usually I hate sparkling water, but I really liked this flavor from this brand. So I'm just gonna like try and like have a couple of these and see if I start liking sparkling water. I feel like so many people like sparkling water, and I just don't understand why I don't like it. So we'll see if this changes me. And then if you guys remember, I did baking soda and vinegar as a cleaner for hard water. So I got some more of that because I ran out of baking soda, and I already used like half of a container of another one of these. So, and I definitely have a lot more spots that I want to clean. So this is basically cleaning ingredients instead of groceries. So that is everything that I got. Groceries are getting expensive. This was about $115, and it's from Walmart, and that's like as cheap as it gets. So I really hate the inflated price of groceries. Currently making a like smoked turkey panini for lunch. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I just kind of threw the ingredients together. I've got some sourdough, and then I have some unexpected cheddar cheese from Trader Joe's. I'm using the smoked turkey breast from Just Meat, so I just warmed it up in the pan over here. And then I have some tomatoes and onions, and I was just about to throw on the top. This has some Dijon mustard and mayo. So now we have a panini. Okay, I'm adding on my pickles after it's done because I feel like super hot pickles are kind of weird, and I am incapable of eating a sandwich without pickles, so it still needs it. A pickle for every bite. It has been a very full and fun afternoon. The day is flying by quickly. I thought that I was gonna be bored today with like relatively no plans, but it is already 4:30. I just got back from the pool. I sat out for like 2 hours and I finally finished my book. It was book 3 of the Throne of Glass series. And then I just got back from the library and I picked up book number 4. So we are on to Queen of Shadows, and this is a very thick book, and the other one I had to renew, so I assume that I'm gonna have to do the same one for this as well. I am flying through this series relatively quickly though, like quicker than some other books that I've read. I've read 3 books in the past 3 months, and 1 book a month is very good for me, but I estimate that this will take me about 6 weeks to finish. I also was just sitting and chilling for a minute, eating a snack. I had one of those little like Sargento snack plates with some cheese and almonds and cranberries. I think one of my new goals is that I really want my snacks to be not quite as highly processed. Just eating like whole foods, even though like cheese isn't necessarily the best, it's still better to eat like one of those little cheese plates than eating potato chips or tortilla chips, which has been my weakness lately. So I think I need to get more of those snack plates so that I don't snack on chips so much. Since it's almost 5 o'clock, I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do for dinner, and I think I'm just gonna have one of those turkey burgers that I got earlier today. So glad that I went to the store and just got it done, because now I have food for tonight, tomorrow, and I can meal prep on Monday. But Colin will be coming home late from work tonight, so I just have the whole night to myself, and I think I'm gonna have just like a little self-care girl night. I'm gonna make myself dinner, light a candle, and I think I'm gonna watch that new movie on Amazon with Anne Hathaway. I forget the name of it. I'm gonna pour myself a drink as well, and probably read a couple chapters of the new book that I just got, because I really want to know how it starts off. They left you on quite the cliffhanger in the last book. I also need to do a little bit of cleaning in the kitchen. There are some things that I need to put in the dishwasher and some dishes that I need to wash from earlier, because I hate having to make a meal when the kitchen is already dirty. Just looking out into the dining room and saw this on the chandelier. Heck no, I'm gonna die. Why does this always happen to me when I'm home alone? I cannot really tell what it is from here, but I think it's just a really big moth, so I'm not sure what to do. This happened to me just a few weeks ago, where I was sitting alone in the living room and all of a sudden something dropped out of the fireplace. It turned out to be a bee, and it was like dying or injured or something like that. I was on FaceTime with my parents at the time when it happened, and I made them stay on the phone with me until I was able to suck it up in the vacuum. That was my dad's idea, so I think that's what we're gonna have to do here. I think this guy needs to be sucked up by the vacuum. I'm sorry, buddy, but you're the one who is an intruder in my home, so it's time to die. Oh my god, if it flies, I'm gonna scream. Oh my god, it's in there. Okay, it is a moth. Oh, I feel bad that he's gonna die in here though. He's like fully alive. There's a lot of dust in here though. I use this thing for cat litter every single day. Do I let him outside? I feel cruel letting him die in there. Okay, I did let him outside, and I do have a clear conscience. I just quickly unlocked the trash, and then I ran away, and then I saw him fly away and grabbed the vacuum and ran outside. Oh my gosh, I swear this always happens to me when I'm home alone, and I clearly do not do well with bugs. I'm just so fortunate that it was nothing with a stinger or anything like that. It was just a harmless little moth, but it's still like scary because it was massive. But somehow I have made it out alive. So I am now going to have a drink, relax for a little bit, and probably get started on dinner in about 45 minutes. I'm still winding down from that. happy Sunday. It has already been a very busy morning and I'm actually about to leave to go to my friend's house. I'm gonna hang out at her pool this afternoon. We're gonna order lunch together. But I just finished a workout at Scottsdale Body and I'm wearing the cutest new set that I got in Chicago last weekend. It's from Fabletics. I have actually never gotten anything from Fabletics, but this outfit is so stinking cute. I love this bra. It has like a little like twist in the front and a little keyhole. And you can't really see, but matching shorts. And they have a cute little tie on them. Oh my gosh, I love this outfit so much. Also drinking my greens. I want to finish this before I leave. I'm still drinking the new red sangria flavor, but I know that they're going to come out with their new monthly flavors soon because they always do the first Friday of the month, like new flavors. So I'm really excited to see what next month is going to be. But it was a very good sweaty workout and I love doing a sweaty workout before going to the pool because I am just going to not shower because I'm going to slather myself in sunscreen and get my tan on. 2 tan days in 1 weekend. This is so awesome. And then Colin gets off work later this afternoon so we can make dinner together tonight. I still need to check the freezer to see if we have chicken breasts. Sorry for any movement. You are on the cat tree right now and Gita has just come onto the cat tree and is thrashing her tail like crazy. She's seeing something out the window. So I need to check the freezer for chicken breasts, but I'm also gonna take some Just Meats beef out of the freezer and we might make tacos instead. I don't know, just whatever we're in the mood for. Okay, the braised shredded beef from Just Meats is literally so good. Oh my gosh. So we're probably gonna make tacos out of that. If not tonight, we'll do it another night. Okay, I have these chicken breasts, but I have the feeling that these are like really, really old. So I think I'm just gonna throw these out. I don't feel confident about it. Good morning, it's the next day. I had a very busy evening last night, so I didn't really pick up my camera. After I got back from my friend's pool, I just showered, and then Colin and I went out to dinner and we watched 2 of the Planet of the Apes movies. With the new one coming out, we realized we haven't seen any of them and they were so good. We watched the first one from, I think it's like 2011, something like that, and it was so good that we had to watch the second one immediately, so it was quite the night. But I just finished making breakfast. I made a breakfast tacos and they look so good. Look at how delicious these are. So I have some bell peppers and onions on the bottom, some soft scrambled eggs, turkey bacon, avocado, pickled onions, and a salsa. So good. I cannot wait to dive in. All right, I just finished talking to my sister for a little bit because this was her first day being home after having her baby. I'm the proud auntie to a little nephew, so it was so nice to catch up with them. But it's almost 11 o'clock now and I think I just want to do meal prep so that it is done and out of the way. I already showed you guys the groceries that I got, but what I planned for meal prep this week is doing a couple salads with chicken, and then I'm gonna do pasta bolognese and potatoes and sausage as my breakfast. So I think I'll start by making the pasta bolognese. I think that that'll be easy to start with. The salads will be super easy to put together, and the potatoes and sausage, I actually think the sausage I want to use is in the freezer, so I need to leave that out to thaw for a little bit, so it'll be perfect to start with the pasta. It's so weird that it's Memorial Day today and I'm meal prepping on a Monday, and I do need to remember that I only need 4 breakfasts and 4 lunches this week because I'm not at work today. But it's definitely been super nice having a whole extra day to just chill. It's almost 11 o'clock and I've pretty much done nothing all morning, which I love. I do have a little house project planned for later this afternoon though, but I just want to do meal prep first and then I'll show you guys what the project is. I'm super excited and I think we'll be able to finish it today. All right, the pasta bolognese is done. It smells delicious and I ended up making 4 servings, so I have 2 left over here. I only have enough containers to put 2 in the fridge right now, but I'm thinking I don't have any other food in the fridge anyways. I think I'm gonna eat one of these servings as lunch today, and then I'll have 1 extra serving left over after that to have as like a dinner throughout the week or something, because I'm doing 2 of these and then I'm gonna do 2 salads. I did make enough pasta for 3 servings though, so that's perfect. And then I'll just store the extra like meat sauce in the fridge by itself. This worked out really well. I do not know what I would have eaten for lunch today. I have lots of stuff in the freezer, but I just never think ahead of time to get the meat out of the freezer. I could have done another turkey burger, but I just ate that the other night, so I want something a little bit different. Since this is already hot and ready to go, I'm just gonna eat this right now, and then I'll pick back up meal prep afterwards, make my breakfasts and the 2 salads. just finished meal prep and the kitchen is a complete disaster at this point, honestly, but at least the meal prep is done for the week. I have my potato, sausage, and bell pepper hash bowl. And then I don't know how this happened, but I have these little side containers and they fit perfectly into this compartment of these containers that I got on Amazon with the lid on too. And it's so nice because I can put these in here and put something cold like fruit, and then I can warm this up in the microwave. And I don't have to worry about accidentally warming up my berries. I'm obsessed ever since I figured that out. Can't live without it. And now I think I'm just going to sit down and relax because I have been meal prepping for about 2 hours. I already tried to clean up as I went and I washed a bunch of dishes, but I already have so many more. That is just what meal prepping is. It's creating a whole bunch of dishes all at once so that you can have all your food done, and then you don't have to have dishes like this throughout the week. I truly do not know what I would do without meal prep. The weeks that I don't do meal prep because just like something comes up and I'm not able to, it's truly a disaster, and I'm scrounging for food at the last minute trying to find things, or I end up eating out at the middle of the day, and then I end up wasting money and wasting my time. I feel like all of my evenings are just spent getting my food ready for the next day. So meal prep is super essential for my routine now. I cannot live without it. I think I'll relax for just a little bit, then I need to head over to Target because I need a new Brita filter. This is the one that I have, but I think it has a crack in it. I can't remember if I already said this in this vlog, but there's definitely a crack in it and it's just leaking everywhere and it's driving me insane. And Target's really close by, so I think I'm just gonna go and grab one of those quickly because I cannot live another week with this Brita filter. And I also just ran the dishwasher because there were so many dishes. So I will have a lot of cleaning to do when I get back. All right, I did indeed get the Brita filter, and this one is a lot cuter than the one that I currently have anyways, so really happy about that. I did also decide to get a Dutch Bros energy drink on the way home for a little pick-me-up because I still want to do the renovation project that I planned on doing this weekend, and my energy's running a little bit low, so I needed a caffeine boost. My go-to drink is a sugar-free Rebel with strawberry and peach. Okay, I haven't opened this package yet, but I already know that it's gonna be super cute, or at least I really hope so. So you guys know that our kitchen is in desperate need of a renovation, but obviously we cannot afford that right now, especially with an upcoming wedding. I especially hate the backsplash because it literally has like green ivy painted on it and it just looks like an old grandma kitchen. I thought about doing stick-on tiles before, but when I priced it out, it still seemed like crazy expensive. And the thing about me is that I hate temporary fixes, especially temporary fixes that cost a lot of money. But after realizing that the kitchen renovation is not going to be for a few more years, I finally caved and I did find a stick-on tile that was a somewhat reasonable price. So we are gonna do some stick-on tile backsplash in the kitchen. I'm so excited. Let's see how it looks. So it's just a plain white tile, but I really like long skinny tiles that are stacked. I think it's perpendicularly, is that the right word? Like not having the rectangles staggered the like typical way to do a rectangle tile. I feel like that's kind of like the dated way to do it. So I really like when they're just stacked on top of each other. This should be a really easy install. That was my thinking behind this. Okay, so this is what the tile looks like. It's kind of hard to see because it's like a plain white, but truly mostly anything would be an improvement over what I currently have. I'm definitely gonna have to do quite a bit of cutting to make sure that it like fits properly. Then I just thought about how I'm gonna have to put it around the outlets as well. So I probably won't be able to finish this today just because I'm starting so late, but I do really wanna just do like the shorter wall, and I think I can get that done today and I'll really get like a feel for how it's gonna look. All right, that is kind of the look that we're going for. You can see the little like green ivy specks, but honestly, I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna look good. Let's give it a shot. Okay, cutting around the outlet was a little bit more work than I anticipated, but I did get the first little section done. So I wanna show you guys what it looks like, and I did put all the things back in their spots so that you could get the true picture of what it'll look like. I'm seeing it from over here right now, and I think it looks good. Here it is. Oh, I think I love it. I think it's really good. I wasn't sure at first because you can kind of see, especially like in person, the lines of where the tiles underneath are, but like on camera, I don't think you can really tell that much. I definitely think it looks good from this angle. Like it looks like real tile. It looks so good. I'm really happy with it so far, and it's definitely an improvement over what I have right now, and I've already opened the package anyway, so it's not like I can return it. So I'm going to continue doing this section of wall. There's just like a little bit of a section over the stove and then just a tiny bit after that, and then that wall is already done. I think this has taken me about an hour though, just because of that one outlet, and there's another outlet on this wall, so that will take me a little bit, but when there's no outlet, it is really quick to do. Also, if you ever do a project like this, I have a paper trimmer, and I realized that the paper trimmer could cut through the tile sheets perfectly. I thought maybe they would be too thick, but it's not, and it works so well. So I've been using this the whole time to make perfect clean cuts, and I would say it's kind of essential. I have no idea how you would make like a straight cut otherwise. Okay, this is where I'm stopping for the day because this corner over here, I'll have to cut around the outlet, and I just know that that's going to take a little bit of time. So I'm gonna stop here, but I think it looks so good so far. Definitely happy with it. And when it's the whole kitchen, it's going to look so good. All right, the kitchen is almost clean from my meal prepping earlier. I only have like one pot left, and I need to empty the dishwasher still, but otherwise looking good. Now we're gonna get started on dinner because Colin's home, and we have already agreed that we need to watch the next Planet of the Apes movie. They leave you on such a cliffhanger on movie number 2, so I cannot wait any longer. We have to watch movie number 3. And for dinner, we are doing braised beef tacos with the braised shredded beef from Just Meats. I'll put my code on the screen. It's always valid, so you can get some money or percentage off. I can't remember exactly how much it is, but it'll definitely save you some money, and I love it. Just Meats. It makes making dinner so easy. I just love that it's already like cooked and marinated for you. All you have to do is warm it up, and the braised beef is one of the best ones. It is delicious. We were obsessed with it last time. I had actually used some of this to make a braised beef fried rice, which probably isn't the most typical meal, but it turned out so good. So if you love fried rice, I would definitely try this meat in there. We are gonna make some rice with it though, so I have to wait for this first. Otherwise, everything is going to come together super quickly.
Let me see your
Alright y'all, it is actually a few days later, but I didn't want to leave you hanging at the end of this vlog, and I wanted to show you guys the final reveal of the stick-on tiles. I only just finished them today because I was doing it in like little segments throughout the week and such, but it looks so good, so let me show you the final reveal. Here it is, all done, and I'll make sure to include some clips of what it looks like previously, especially from this position. I love seeing like side to side before and afters. So good. I'm so impressed honestly with like the quality and how it looked and how easy it was to put on. Other than cutting around the outlets, it was really easy. This is kind of what it looks like dead on, and you can see the imperfections of the tile underneath. So you can see that like there are some squares that stick out because clearly the previous like backsplash wasn't installed totally correctly. But other than that, I think it looks so good, especially for like a little DIY fix that's temporary. It looks really good. So pretty. I am so impressed with how it turned out. Like I said, I will leave these tiles linked down below if you are looking for something like this. I think that this one is pretty cost friendly. It ended up being around $90 for the whole thing because I needed 3 packs. So with that, I'm gonna end off this weekend vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.